And welcome, football fans, to another episode here of Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play. This one for an epic college football rivalry game here in rivalry week, in week 14 of the 2025 college football season. And I tell you what, guys, this is the game here today with the Ohio State Buckeyes, #1 ranked team in the country, traveling to take on the Michigan Wolverines, who are ranked number 15 in the country. And wow, ladies and gentlemen, this could be a stellar matchup in this rivalry game that they call the game. And we're ready to see an epic matchup in the big house with over 100,000 strong waiting here for the University of Michigan to come into the big house to take on their biggest rivals, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And welcome, everybody. Hope you're doing well here on the channel. Happy holiday weekend to everybody. I hope you guys hear me okay. What's up, Jason Trent? Welcome to the chat. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right. Let's make sure everything's working good. Check, check, check. All right. Sounds like everything's working good. Check, check, check. All right, all right. So let's get the poll going here for everybody. And get ready for this matchup.
Ohio State, Michigan, right now on Fox.
Our thanks to Billy Bob Thornton. There's Ryan Day, unbeaten this season, coming off a national title. But he is haunted by this 4-game skid courtesy of Michigan. His quarterback, Julian Sain, has played at an elite level all season. Could he have his Heisman moment today?
All right.
Sarone feels the pressure to get the Wolverines back to the heights they enjoyed under Jim Harbaugh. And another upset win over Ohio State would be a major step. And with a big performance today, true freshman Bryce Underwood would etch his name in the lore of this storied rivalry. It is the 121st edition of the game and delivered to kickoff.
All right, guys, and welcome to the 121st edition of the game. And there in Ann Arbor, Michigan, it's 31 degrees with a 22 degrees with the wind chill. 8-mile-an-hour winds here, and look at that beautiful sold-out stadium here tonight there in Ann Arbor, Michigan, as we get ready to see one of the biggest matchups of the college football season. And we're getting ready to get things started here with you guys. And wow, here we go, here we go. All right, everybody doing good? Got the poll going here. And we're going to get ready to get things started here. In the meantime, let's talk about what we've seen in college football thus far, because with some games being played last night, guys, that definitely plays a big part into what we could see happen here today. Now, last night, we're looking at some of the big matchups, and one of the biggest upsets we've seen yesterday was the Texas A&M Aggies, who were undefeated here late in the season. But in rivalry week, we know anything can happen, and the Texas Longhorns took advantage of the home field advantage there in Longhorn Stadium, and they were able to get the victory in this one, 27-17, and that's the first loss of the season for the Texas A&M Aggies. And now with this win, Texas could see themselves jump in the rankings as they're looking for an at-large bid in the SEC, because unfortunately now at 9-3 and 6-2 in the SEC, they probably won't make the SEC championship game. A big rivalry game when the Georgia Bulldogs travel to take on the Georgia Tech, and oh my gosh, man, and this one, Tech was not able to keep it competitive. It was a 16-9 game, and now we'll see where Georgia Tech ends up falling into the rankings here. And Georgia, at 11-1 on the season, looks like a really, really competitive team. All right, guys. Also, Old Miss was able to get a big victory in the Egg Bowl rivalry as they get a 38-19 win over Mississippi State. And tough luck for the Bulldogs because they're not able to be bowl eligible now at 5-7, finishing with that record here on the 2025 college football season. Now for Old Miss, they get 11 wins for the first time in their program history in the regular season. Just last year, we seen Ole Miss and Lane Kiffin get to 11 wins with their bowl win last year, and that was the first time ever that they had 11 wins total in any football season in their program history. Well, now we've seen a big question looming over this program during such a historic season where we could see the Ole Miss Rebels get an at-large bid in the SEC conference to possibly make the college football playoff here, the 12-team college football playoff in the 2025 college football season. But unfortunately, right now, we're seeing that there's a lot of questions looming around Lane Kiffin and whether or not he will be the head coach for the Ole Miss Rebels or possibly be leaving for greener pastures at another SEC school, and that's just what's being reported, and we'll have to wait and see what happens with that big news. We did see the University of Utah get a big victory over the Kansas Jayhawks, as we see it was a 31-21 victory after Utah scored 21 points in the fourth quarter to come back and get the victory over the Kansas Jayhawks. A tough season for the Jayhawks. They finished 5-7, 3-6 in the Big Ten, so they won't be bowl eligible as well in their season final. And we've seen a big matchup in the rivalry that is in the state of Arizona, where we've seen the University of Arizona taking on Arizona State. And guys, for me, this was a bit of a big upset here as the University of Arizona gets the victory 23-7 after they scored 20 unanswered points in the second half, shutting out the Arizona State Sun Devils in that second half to get a big victory here. And they will most certainly leapfrog their rival in the rankings here after improving to 9-3, 6-3 in the Big 12. But now Arizona State falls to 8-4 and 6-3 in the Big 12. And this is after we've seen Arizona State put up a big fight in last year's Big 12 conference playoff game or conference championship game. But now we'll see Arizona State looking on the outside in of this conference championship game heading into championship week coming up in just a few weeks here in the college football season. Hope you guys are doing well. What's going on with the chat? Thank you guys. All right, Dixon, what's going on? And Roman in the chat, appreciate you. All right, so those were just a few matchups we've seen happening yesterday after Thanksgiving, which, by the way, happy late Thanksgiving, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well and enjoying a great start to your holiday weekend. Also, Indiana, ranked number 2 and undefeated, stays undefeated with a huge win over the Purdue Boilermakers, 56-3. This one was dominated by the Hoosiers, and now they're going to head into the Big Ten Conference Championship game coming up in just a few weeks, and we'll have to see how they fare. After we see the matchups here today, we will find out who their opponent will be, but right now it looks like it will be the Ohio State Buckeyes. Now, remember, last year when Ohio State faced the University of Indiana, it was a big blowout and a big win for the Buckeyes. So we'll see if Ohio State is looking to get another championship win. And of course, Charles Woodson is the only man to pick the Wolverines here today as he waves the big flag there in the big house. And we get ready for the Michigan Wolverines to take the field. And they get ready to take on their biggest rival, the Ohio State Buckeyes. It's the reigning national champions taking on the 2023 national champions. And these two powerhouse programs always bring a hell of a matchup to look forward to here on College Football Saturday. Baby, let's go. It's Tim Reynolds Show. All right, guys, so let's get ready. Let's go over a couple of other key matchups happening today. Texas Tech, ranked number 5 in the country, is taking on West Virginia today. We also see the University of Miami, ranked number 12 right now, and on the outside looking in of the ACC championship game, is taking on Pittsburgh, who's ranked number 22. The University of Pitt is 8-3, but 6-1 in the ACC, and they've got a chance to make the ACC championship game still if they can get a win here today over Miami. That'd be a big upset win for the University of Pitt. And we also got the Oregon Ducks in action, taking on their rival, the Washington Huskies. The Huskies are 8-3 on the season, so there'll be no pushover for the Oregon Ducks, who head into this matchup with a lot of injuries, key injuries at the wide receiver position for this Oregon Duck team. LSU travels to take on the University of Oklahoma, and Oklahoma needs a big win here tonight, or here today, I should say. They're 10.5-point favorites in this one over the LSU Tigers, but they need this win. And guys, we see here Big Ten championship clinching scenarios. If Ohio State wins today, they will be in the Big Ten championship game. For the Michigan Wolverines, they need a win here today and an Oregon loss for them to make the Big Ten championship game. Also, guys, another big rivalry game. We see the Vanderbilt Commodores taking on the Tennessee Volunteers. The University of Tennessee is the home team. They're 8-3 on the season, but 4-3 in the SEC. And we see the University of Vanderbilt 9-2 on the season, 5-2 in the SEC, and they're looking for a big win here in this matchup. Virginia Tech traveling to take on the University of Virginia, and the University of Virginia can clinch a spot in the ACC championship game with a big win here in their rivalry game against Virginia Tech. Virginia is a 7.5-point favorite. And then the Iron Bowl. The Auburn Tigers are fighting to become bowl eligible as they take on the University of Alabama, and they can most certainly wreck their season if we can see a big upset there with the home team. Right now, Alabama heads into this matchup as a 4.5-point favorite, but Auburn will be looking for the huge upset. We got the UCLA Bruins taking on the USC Trojans. The Trojans are 21.5-point favorites at home in that matchup there. SMU is going to look to punch their ticket to back-to-back ACC championship games. If they can get a victory here over the University of Cal, then they will make it to the ACC championship, I believe. And then Notre Dame taking on Stanford here today as Notre Dame looks to continue their momentum heading into championship week next week, where they won't be in a conference championship game. All right, guys, so we are just moments away here from this action, and we're going to get you guys the play-by-play going on here in just a few short minutes. Jace, the Ohio State fan, what's going on, brother? He's excited. Let's go, let's go. All right. So don't forget to pick your winner here in this matchup, guys, as we get ready for this big college football game.
Our team on the sideline.
What's up? We got Dallas Cowboys fans in the chat. Let's go. All right, crack open a cold one and let's get ready for the game, baby. It's Michigan versus Ohio State. And there's Coach Ryan Day getting ready, and Coach Sharon Moore getting ready as well. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, go Buckeyes, says Trent. Let's go, let's go. All All right, in a sold-out big house there at the University of Michigan as we get ready for kickoff here today. This is the 121st meeting all time. Michigan leads the series 62-52 with 6 ties. The 50th meeting where both teams are ranked. Michigan has won the last 4. That's the longest streak since 1988 to 91. And Sharon Moore and the Michigan Wolverines know how big this game is for them. If they are able to win, they keep their Big Ten championship game hopes alive. And oh man, there's the chairs up and the crowd is bumping here today. Let's go, guys. We got a lot of Go Buckeye fans in the chat. Welcome, guys. Let's go. Oh, 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 dun, 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 dun. Oh, 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 and we're getting ready for kickoff here in the game, baby. It's the Wolverines taking on the Buckeyes. And we'll see the University of Michigan take the opening kickoff, and we'll see Bryce Underwood, the freshman, come out here for the University of Michigan. Over 2,166 passing yards. That's the second most by a true freshman in school history. Chad Henne, back in 2004, holds the record for the most passing yards by a true freshman quarterback at the University of Michigan. So we'll see Michigan start with the kickoff here and their opening drive, and we know how important it will be for this Wolverines offense to be able to run the football here and for Bryce Underwood to use his legs. So 1st and 10, handoff here, 23, breaks loose, he's at the 40, at the 50, inside the 40 and out of bounds, and that's a huge first down, Wolverines! And a big play kicks us off here in this one on the opening drive. We see the running back, number 23, hit the hole on the left side of that offensive line, and he breaks loose for a huge gain, and that's Jordan Marshall, number 23, and it's a 36-yard gain on that play, and 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And now in the shotgun, Underwood looking to throw here. 4-man rush for the Buckeyes. He gets it completed to the running back out of the backfield, and he's got enough for a first down. Wolverines. And a nice play there. The quarterback getting the ball out of his hands immediately to his running back out of the backfield, and he gets a big gain of 10 yards on that catch and run. And look out for Caleb Downs, the safety on this Buckeyes defense, is a playmaker to watch out for. And now at the 29-yard line, a handoff here. We see him on the right side, stuffed by the Ohio State defensive line. And oh, we got a scuffle going on in the background, but that'll be a gain of only a yard. So 2nd down and long coming up here for the Wolverines. Keith, what's going on, brother? Dude, we got Little Rome. What's going on, dude? Thank you guys so much for showing love in the chat. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, so here we go. 2nd down and 9. Now at the 27-yard line here for Bryce Underwood in the Michigan offense. 2 wide receivers set to the right. Underwood's going to run it here. He takes it up the left side, and he goes nowhere on that one. Number 97 for the Buckeye defense, Jackson Jr., gets there and stops the quarterback run immediately. So after only a gain of a yard, we're going to see 3rd down and long here from the 27, or just inside the 27-yard line. And wait a minute, we got a whistle here. And the Buckeyes will call a timeout here in this one. And we'll get ourselves acquainted here with 12:45 left to go in the first quarter. And the University of Michigan is driving down the field, but the Buckeyes looking to hold them to a possible field goal attempt here as we get a big 3rd down coming up after this commercial break. What's going on, dude? Yankee Kyle says, I'm wearing a Derek Jeter jersey from Kalamazoo, Michigan. Wow, Yankee Kyle, dude, that's awesome. I've actually got a chance to recognize Michigan a little bit more. I know Kalamazoo. I think that's where Western Michigan, the University of Western Michigan is. Yeah, man, but awesome, dude. Nice to have a Michigander in the chat with us here today. Yankee Kyle, welcome back. Hope you're doing good. Keith, my man, how you doing, brother? Thanks for hanging out with us today. All right, all right. Heck yeah, Henry said, have a good day. Michigan on top. Let's go. Don't forget to get your guys' picks in the poll there on who you guys are picking for this big rivalry game. And guys, already for the Michigan Wolverines, they're finding some success in the running game with their running back, Jordan Marshall, already having 2 carries for 38 yards on this drive. But now we've got a big third down play coming up here. And the Wolverines are just inside the 30-yard line, so they're in field goal range. But we'll see what happens here coming up next. Look at that, go blue. Lots of go blue in the chat. Let's go, let's go. All right, guys, don't forget also, later on here on Tim Reynolds Show later tonight, I will be live for my WWE play-by-play for WWE Survivor Series War Games. It's going to be excellent, guys. What's up, Matthew? Says Ohio State. Look at that, man. We already getting going. What's going on, Mats87? Welcome back, dude. Hope you're doing well. All right, as we get ready to get back to the action, guys, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, all right, all right. Oh, I don't know if I'd go that far being like Tom Brady. And what's up, Matthews? Yeah, I got some Christmas decorations, and it's kind of funny you do mention that. It does look like Ohio State colors, doesn't it? Yeah. So here we go. 3rd down and 8. Bryce Underwood in the shotgun. Quick throw to the running back, and it's incomplete. And Jordan not able to bring that one in. The pressure there by number 3 on that reception. And instead it's a drop pass, and it's going to be 4th down and 8 for the Wolverines.
Last week's game against Rutgers with what looked to be a shoulder stinger, and he's back.
Yeah, Matthew, I'm a big Buccaneers fan, so you can see the sign right up there. So I painted my room. It's sort of like a dark gray, almost like a pewter type of color there. And then I actually painted my room to sort of match those Buccaneers sort of colors. I wanted to do black on the top, but I decided to do a lighter color, so I went with sort of that gray or pewter type color. But yeah, I could see, especially with the Christmas decorations, the Ohio State, I guess, colors, if you will. So we'll see a 45-yard field goal attempt, and it is good right down the middle for the Wolverines as they take the lead here in this one. Well, Matthew, hey, I hope you like it, dude. All right, so we got field goal. M-I-C-H. All right. All right, there we go. Got the score updated for everybody in the chat. Thanks for hanging out here, guys. All right, so let's go over that last drive there for the University of Michigan. And on their opening drive, they were able to run the ball pretty dang well for the most part. So 6-play, 48-yard drive And the defense shows up big for Ohio State in the red zone. So it's a 45-yard field goal attempt that is good. And because of that, we see Michigan leads 3-0 here in the first quarter with just over 12 and a half minutes remaining. We'll see the Ohio State Buckeyes come out for their first offensive drive coming up here in this one. Now, we know what's important for the Michigan Wolverines. They want to be able to establish the running game and have Bryce Underwood, the young freshman, use his legs in order for them to have a good chance against this tough, stout Ohio State Buckeyes defense. Now, for the offense for Ohio State, they want to be able to use the big playmaking ability of this quarterback and also their wide receiver, Smith, who I think is a Heisman candidate this year. And if they can get him loose on the back end of this Michigan defense, they're going to have success here in this game. All right, let's get going. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. If you guys have any football questions, don't be afraid to ask those with the super chats here in the comments. And guys, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hey, tell me who you're rooting for here on this college football week 14 slate. Hey, it's almost the end of the college football season already, ladies and gentlemen. This is awesome. Hey, Keith, I try my best, man. You know, like, I used to be a big stutterer, actually, growing up. And some of these names for some of the players are so tough. That's why, for me, I'll give it a good, effort at least once or twice. But, after that, I just start calling it by the number if I have to. But thank you, man. I appreciate the nice comment. All right, we're going to see Sayin, the quarterback for Ohio State, get ready to lead this offense. As we see, the Michigan Wolverines were able to go down the field and get 3 points here. And so hard to believe that we still have a chance for the Wolverines to make the title game. Right now, the Oregon Ducks have a chance as well. Ohio State, with a win here, would clinch the Big Ten championship game against Indiana. So Oregon needs Ohio State to lose, and Michigan needs Oregon to lose in order for one of those teams to make it into the Big Ten championship game. All right, Chase says Ohio State's going to win. Let's go. So Julian Sayin, 27 touchdown passes and 4 interceptions this season. And those 27 touchdown passes are the second most in the Big Ten, only behind Mendoza, the quarterback for the University of Indiana. So first down and 10 now for the Buckeyes offense as they get ready to come out on the field in this hostile environment here in the Big House. Texans are doing pretty good, Nick Ramsey. They got the best defense in the NFL. And now we hear Sayin, play action, looking downfield, big play, and you see, that one's broken up by the defender, number 10, Barry, and what a performance there. As we see the coverage here, it's one-on-one. Number 17, Tate, tries to make a big play, and number 10 gets his hand up there at the last second and hits that right out of the grasp of the receiver. And that was an excellent effort there by Tate, the wideout for the Ohio State team. But number 10, Barry, makes an even better play, knocking that football out. So now at the 25-yard line, 2nd and 10, Sayin in the shotgun, quick throw, it's picked off, intercepted, now at the 30, and hit it down at the 25-yard line, and that's a first down, Wolverines! And what an incredible way to kick off this game for the Michigan defense. He's one-on-one with Smith on the outside. Number 20, Hill, sits on the route, and he just jumps in front of the receiver and makes the grab. And I think he's going to end up being out of bounds near about the 33-yard line. And we'll see what the replay says here, but what a beautiful interception for Hill, number 20, making the play, and there goes the first turnover of the game, flexing on him, let's go! Wolverines. And the fans there in the big house loving this one. And now we'll see this Michigan offense come out on the field as they look to take advantage of the turnover and the excellent field position. And not like saying turning the ball over. That's only his 5th interception on the year. So now Bryce Underwood in the pistol formation. Ball at the 30 or the 39. Play action. Underwood's going to scramble with it. Left side's got some room. And he gets it up to the 32-yard line. So second down and short coming up here for Michigan.
Now this is the point of the game where if you're Michigan...
And now if you're the Michigan Wolverines, you have got to take advantage of this turnover and of this field position here. If you can get a touchdown, you take a 2-score lead here very early in this game, and that is something that could have big dividends towards the end of this football game. So now we've got a sort of jumbo set here. Underwood under center, puts a receiver in motion, hands it off, and Jordan on the left side breaks loose. He's at the 20, at the 15, and down at the 10-yard line. And it's a first down, Wolverines. And Marshall with another nice run here as we see the blockers moving to the left side. The patient running by Marshall, who makes a nice move with the juke like, whoop! Avoiding the first tackler and getting the ball all the way up to the 11-yard line.
And he takes it down the field, and Ryan Day cannot be happy about how this game is starting. First down and 10 at the 11.
So now here at the 11, Underwood's going to run it here. A stiff arm. He runs to the outside, and he only gets a couple there on that scramble. And that sets up second down and 8 now from the 9-yard line. So the Wolverines can still get a first down here if they can get it to the 1-yard line, but they're going to be looking to punch this into the end zone and take advantage of the early turnover by the Wolverines defense. And now Underwood lined up once again here. They're going a little quick tempo here. And Underwood in the pistol formation. Marshall in the backfield. They put a receiver in motion, hand it off. Marshall is hit right up the middle. He gets maybe 2 yards on that carry. Excellent rush defense here from Ohio State. And Marshall, favoring that right shoulder. He's got that arm dangling, ladies and gentlemen. And number 23 looks like he's hurt for the Wolverines offense, and that's not a good sign. He was really cooking already in this first quarter.
He got his first start against Maryland last week. 20 carries, 100 yards.
So here we go, third down and 6 for the Wolverines offense at the 7-yard line. Underwood in the shotgun here. He's going to look to throw. One-on-one on the left side. And excellent coverage there by Ohio State. And it's going to be an incomplete pass. So now fourth down and 6 coming up for the Wolverines. And Underwood looking for his number 1 target there. And number one, not able to make a play.
Penalty problems in his career. 16 last year, only 3 this year. So he's done an excellent job of learning how to play once the ball is in the air. And he does a good job there making it tough on McCulley.
And McCulley was the intended target. That was a decent throw, but just better coverage there by Ohio State. So now a 25-yard field goal attempt coming up here for the Wolverines.
And it's good. 6-0 Michigan. Wolverines will settle for the 3. After interception on Sayed.
So the field goal is good. So now all right, so we see the Wolverines take a 6-0 lead here in the first quarter. And we'll go over that last drive there for everybody. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, so a 6-play, 31-yard drive, and hey, you got to give credit to the Ohio State defense coming up big here with the short field after the turnover that the Wolverines defense were able to get off of Julian Sayin. That's only his 5th interception on the year, so not usually an offense we see turning the ball over a lot. So the Wolverines couldn't take advantage. They're not able to get the ball in the end zone because that Ohio State defense comes up big and forces them to have to accept the 25-yard field goal, and that's why we have a 6-0 lead here in this one. All right, so with 9:42 to go, Ohio State will come back out on offense. And what's up? We got Carl says today's his birthday. What's going on, Carl? Or Clarence? Thank you, man. Happy birthday to you today. Thanks for hanging out on the channel. All right. So don't forget, guys, to get your picks in there in the poll on who you guys are going for here in this matchup. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Oh, yeah. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Cause I'm TNT, I'm dynamite, we're TNT, we'll win this fight, we're TNT, I'm a power load, TNT, you just watch me explode. All right, guys, we get ready here to get back to this matchup here already early on. Michigan putting the pressure on Ohio State. And now we'll see the Buckeyes offense come back out on the field after turning the ball over on only their 2nd play of the game. Now, you've seen on that first play from scrimmage for Ohio State, they tried to push the ball downfield, and those big plays are kind of what Ohio State has been known for this season. But we also see 6 points. That's the largest deficit the Buckeyes have faced this season. So this Ohio State team has not faced a lot of adversity this season. So we're going to see how they really handle it here early on. We got Reform with the touchdown here, says that in the chat. Thank you, man. Enjoying the commentary. Show some love. Hit that like button and subscribe button, says Keith. Appreciate you, brother. Let's go, let's go.
For how level-headed he is, his composure.
All right, so as we get ready here for 1st and 10 for Ohio State.
Jeremiah had a quick conversation, and he gave a thumbs up to Ryan Day before he headed out there.
All right, Jen, thank you. 1st down and 10 of the 25 for Sayin.
So 1st and 10, ball lined up here at the 25-yard line for Ohio State.
How do you bounce back? Can you have a short memory for a big interception like that? How does he play on this series? Bo Jackson in the backfield, the talented freshman.
So Bo Jackson in the backfield, Sayin in the shotgun, hands it off. Jackson, nice move, and he's tackled down after a gain of 5. And it'll be 2nd down and medium coming up here for the Buckeyes.
All year. They're best on the left side with Saravel and Montgomery.
And the offensive play caller, Brian Hartline, will look to get Jeremiah Smith and Carnell Tate involved a lot in this offense. And Bo Jackson, the running back, should have big roles in this offense. So we got a timeout here for the Michigan defense. That'll be their first of the first half. Both teams now with 2 timeouts remaining. And it's a cold day there in the Big House. And you see a lot of the jackets on the players for both Ohio State and Michigan. It's always cold here in the Big House in these late rivalry games. So So Went Martindale, the defensive coordinator for the University of Michigan, a longtime NFL coach, helping out this Wolverines defense. 2nd down and 5. Coming up here for Julian Sayin. He's in the shotgun here. Ball at the 30-yard line. And he'll hand it off, and Jackson takes that up the right side. A gain of maybe 3 yards on the play. So 3rd down and 2 coming up here for the Buckeyes offense. And for this Michigan defense, look for this defensive line to try to have some pressure on the quarterback. And this secondary is going to be tested quite a bit with a bunch of playmakers back there on the back end for this Wolverines defense. So Julian Sayin setting up here in the pistol formation. Looks like Donaldson Jr., number 12, is now the running back in the backfield for the Buckeyes. And play action here, Sayin under pressure, gets rid of it, and the tight end makes the grab. A nice tackle, but it's going to be a 1st down, Buckeyes. And a nice play here, Julian Sayin. You see they fake the run on the left side. He rolls to the right. The tight end comes right off the block in the flat. It's a beautiful play call. Nice tackle there from Barry, taking out the legs of the tight end. But a beautiful throw there from Sayin. 89 with the grab, and it's 1st down at the 38-yard line. And now in the pistol formation, Sayin. Play action, looking to throw, under pressure, gets rid of it. The running back in the flat has it. He's past the 50, past the 45, to the 40-yard line, and it's a big 1st down, Buckeyes. And wow, the running back making a nice play there on that one as he catches it out in the flat, and he takes it up the field for a big gain there for the Buckeyes, their biggest play of the game. And you see number 1, the wide receiver, he probably got caught with a holding that wasn't called there on that play. Hill with the tackle, and got right in the face of the running back as well. We know how much this rivalry means to these players. And now at the 39-yard line, Sayin in the pistol. 1st and 10, hands it off. Bo Jackson on the stretch play, met in the backfield. He makes a move. He's past the 30, past the 20, inside the 15, inside the 10, and out of bounds at the 5-yard line. And Bo Jackson just put another move on him. Oh, my goodness. And looked like he was dead to rights. Rolled her. Number 30's right there. Number 7 can't make the tackle, and Bo Jackson just gets around, and another holding call missed by the referees on the Ohio State wideout. But number 25 says, I'll take that inside the 5-yard line. And it's a 1st and goal for Bo Jackson, who's got almost 900 rushing yards on the season. Julian looking for the throw. Tate, incomplete. And it was Smith, actually, the intended target. And Sayin could have thrown him a better football on that one, but it's incomplete. Looking for the one-on-one on the outside. And right there, Smith had a chance, had his hand on it, but just a little overthrown there by Sayin, the QB there for Ohio State. What's up, Joshua? So 2nd down and goal for the Buckeyes. Jumbo set, handoff left side, and he's met in the backfield. And that's a big tackle for loss for Michigan. And look at this, it's getting chippy, folks. Woo! And there's a late flag, and that looks like it's going to be on the Wolverines. And he had contacted the official. I think, the Wolverines player's going to be kicked out. He just made contact with the ref.
Defense, number 1. Half the distance to the goal. Automatic 1st down. That's number one's first unsportsmanlike toward disqualification.
Oh, that's a massive mistake. And you know what? I think that Jason Barham is lucky that they didn't throw him out of the game. You're
Wow.
right.
That was dumb.
Every right to throw him out and eject him.
He got so lucky he didn't get thrown out of the game, guys. That is something I don't care what team you're rooting for. You cannot condone that. Headbutting the referee with your helmet? What are you doing, number one? And now here we go. It's 1st and goal now for Ohio State. They're at the 2-yard line. Sayin hands it off, and then a big stuffed route on the run. Donaldson, number 12, may be able to get about a yard. And Donaldson Jr., number 12, with the carry. He gets it up a yard, so it's 2nd down and goal now for the Wolverines. And a costly mistake for the Michigan defense after it looked like they had Ohio State stuffed here. Now it's another jumbo set, 2nd down and goal, handoff. Donaldson, got stuffed and stood up there by the defense. And that was an excellent one-on-one tackle there by the Michigan defender. Donaldson Jr. cannot overpower the defender to get into the end zone. And we see there, who is that? And that's number 6 on the defense with a big stop. Donaldson Jr. was right there. I mean, we're talking inches away from getting into the end zone there. And Hillman, number 6, an excellent play there to set up 3rd and goal.
Looks maybe like Cole Sullivan, number 23, but I'm not sure. Could be Mason Curtis.
So we got an injured Michigan player down on the field now as they're attending to him. And what a great tackle there by Hillman, number 6. He just stood up the running back, Donaldson Jr. Oh, man, and number 25, Curtis, had his leg buckle underneath him, and that could be a serious knee injury for number 25 on the Wolverines defense. So we'll have to hopefully send our prayers and hope he's doing good. Guys, did you see that? I mean, bro, like, are you an idiot? Like, why are you headbutting referees with your helmet? What is going on with the Michigan defense? That was 3rd and goal, I believe, that play. And then the flag comes in. They get a new set of downs. I mean, dang, dude, what the heck? Ty, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, he died. He headbutted the ref. That's exactly what happened, man. That was crazy, dude. What a dumb move by number 1. Not smart. Yeah, Matthew, honestly, it looks like it's already really chippy here in the first quarter. The Ohio State players are getting chippy with the Michigan players and vice versa. So we know that this game's always got a lot of intensity, man. That is for sure. Come on, James. We don't do it that shit here. Keith, hope you're doing well. Joshua, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. All right, all right. Man, they got long commercials for these games. Dun-dun-dun, ba-dum-bum. Woo, Ty, you're right about that. The Iowa Hawkeyes put belt to ass on the Nebraska Cornhuskers. What's going on with Nebraska, dude? I would have thought Matt Rule would have had that team doing a little bit better than what they've been this season, to be honest with you. But hey, what do I know? And yeah, you got to give the Iowa Hawkeyes credit too, man. They seem to always be a team that's competitive every year. Maybe not the best offense, but still.
Upheld the call on the field. C.J. Donaldson short. And so now it'll be 3rd down and goal for Ohio State. I think 4-down territory.
So this could be 4-down territory here for Ohio State. And now 3rd and goal. Ball on the half-yard line. Julian Sayin under center. QB sneak. Did he get in? Did he get in? I'm not sure if he got in, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have to see where this football is. The referee's looking. And Ryan Day not too pleased. I think he's going to get stuffed here, guys. And yep, Julian Sayin goes down. He's short of the end zone. And there's going to be a huge 4th and goal here for Ohio State. And what? Look at our boy Joshua coming in with the $10 super chat. Hang on, Sloppy, hang on. OHIO, beat those cheaters up north. 9 being as bad as he's been in Minnesota is proof enough. Well, we'll see you, Joshua. Appreciate you, man, with the big $10 super chat here in this one. So they're going to take a look at it. But, guys, they gave the touchdown to Ohio State. And I'm telling you this, guys, when you look at the replay,
when you get the quarterback plunge like that. So the only thing you can do is to wait, let them unpile, and at that point when they find them, if the ball has broken the plane, then they rule the delayed touchdown. Now it is really close. Now they'll get the chance to look at all the shots.
Well, based on the shots that we saw, Mike, you can see that his feet slip out from under him, and then when his butt hits the turf and puts him down, he was well short. You know, you can't see him, and then now you kind of see Julian Sayin again. He's a half-yard short, Mike.
Yep, guys, we can see on the replay, the referee somehow in the pile thought that ball crossed the plane, but you can clearly see here on replay, the back end of the quarterback is actually on the ground, and the ball is actually, that might have been a half-a-yard loss there for Ohio State on that goal line play, and they're looking at it here in the replay team for the referees, but I got to tell you guys, I think they're going to take the touchdown off of the field here in this one. It looked like Sayin did not get the ball across the plane. An initial push looks decent, but you can see on the replay, Wolverines defense gets right in there and stuffs the quarterback well short of that goal line marker.
Matchup. 5 trips inside of the red zone. They only got 10.
And big shout out once again to Joshua here with the $10 super chat. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you being a loyal member. That's right, man. So the call's overturned and that touchdown taken off of the board. And this sets up 4th down and goal here for Ohio State.
4th down conversions this year. 4th down and goal. And this will be the 6th straight snap from inside the 3-yard line. Michigan has turned them away on the first 5. Can they do it again?
So 4th down. This is a big play in this one at the half-yard line. Here to go. Sayin under center. 4th and goal for Ohio State's offense. Handoff, and the wait play action rolling to his right, wide open. But wait a minute, we've got a flag. And after it looked like Ohio State had a touchdown, it's a false start on the offense. And back them up, and now it's 4th and goal once again for Ohio State. Wow. And already you're seeing the composure here really start to falter for Ohio State. And yep, the tight end on the left side just flexed. And that was enough to get the false start penalty. So instead of a touchdown on the play action pass, it's 4th and goal, and the field goal team will come out here for a 24-yard field goal attempt.
This one from 24 yards away.
Woo! And it's good, but just barely. And whoa, ladies and gentlemen, the Michigan Wolverines defense comes up huge inside the red zone. And guys, Ohio State ran 7 straight plays inside the 3-yard line. And because of that personal foul penalty, that's what led to the Ohio State Buckeyes getting another chance to punch this into the end zone. But the defense for the Wolverines comes up big with not just 1 stop, not just 2 stops. We're talking 5 big goal line stops there on that possession. Wow. And last season against Michigan's defense, the red zone offense had 5 possessions and only 1 touchdown last year. Are we starting to see the same thing happen this year? We'll have to find out. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. And we'll get ready to see Michigan's offense come back out onto the field.
Wolverines take over. First down for Bryce Underwood.
What's up, Bet? We just put the score in the chat. And now number 24 with the handoff on 1st and 10. He gets it up to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. And it's going to be 2nd down and short.
This game told the student body in Michigan Nation this week he wanted the big house louder than it's ever been. He exhorted the crowd twice there in that stand to try to prevent those points.
So already we're seeing a new running back on the field for the University of Michigan. And he gets a carry of 5 yards here. So it's 2nd down and 5. Now at the 30-yard line. Bryce Underwood in the pistol formation, play action, looking to throw, stepping up in the pocket, and he'll go down for the sack. And the Buckeyes get there for the big sack on the freshman quarterback. And that's going to be a loss of a yard. But wait a minute, we've got holding on the offense, and that's going to back up the Wolverines even more. And we're going to repeat 2nd down. And you see there number 0 blowing that play up. Underwood stepping up in the pocket. And number 92 there, Curry, was the one able to make the sack. But the penalty will take that sack away. And now it's 2nd down and long for the Wolverines. And the snow is starting to fall a little bit here in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Ty, good morning, dude. And here we go. Bryce Underwood in the shotgun here. It's a 3rd down and 5 from this 29-yard line. And now Underwood looking to throw. Under pressure, rolling to his left. Pump fakes, and he's going to go down. Oh, he tries to fight to get out of the sack, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. So it's not a tackle for loss, but Houston, they're the big number 96 defensive lineman comes up with the tackle, and it's going to be 4th down here for Michigan. What's up, Nicky? How you doing, man? Nick Hill, Josh, what's going on? What's going on? And guys, I do have the score pinned in the chat here. So make sure you guys check that out. And we'll see a punt here for the Wolverines, and Ohio State will get the ball back here in this one. And number 1 with a nice return. He gets it inside the 35, I believe. And we'll have decent field position here for Ohio State as they get ready to get the ball back. All right. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out on the channel for this live play-by-play. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And we see the Michigan Wolverines at home average over 33 points per game, while their opponents barely average over 10 yards per game. They rush the ball over 239 yards per game, and their opponent rushing yards are only about 76 per game. So we'll see what happens here, but this home field advantage is definitely a big advantage for the Wolverines. Hell yeah, thank you, John. Try to keep it down the middle. Saying a nice wide receiver screen, and that one's tackled down immediately. As we see there, Smith, number 4, with the grab, and he's not going to get much on that wide receiver screen. The Wolverines defense get there quickly. The shutdown, number 4. And congratulations to Jeremiah Smith. He turns 20 years old today. Happy birthday to the standout wide receiver who is a Heisman contender this year. So now 2nd down and 9 here at the 38-yard line. Sayin in the shotgun, looking to throw. He's going to hand it off. And oh, that one goes for maybe a couple yards on the draw play. Jackson met with a lot of defenders there on the tackle. And now that sets up 3rd down and 7.
Now you have to wonder about that coverage. And what are they going to try to do in coverage on Tate and on Smith? And are they?
And so far, the coverage on Tate and Smith has been very good in the back end of this Michigan defense.
Smith and Carnell Tate to run around in single coverage, in particular on 3rd downs. Two safeties.
Excuse me.
Right here. We'll see where Ohio State.
So far, Ohio State 1 for 2 on 3rd down. Sayin in the shotgun, looking to throw, gets rid of it. It's caught, and Tate with a nice catch. He's tackled immediately, but makes an awesome effort to get across the 1st down marker, and that's a 1st down Buckeyes. And you see Tate here, a nice curl route, and Barry, number 10, he broke on that route quickly, but Tate was able to break that first initial tackle and falls forward for the 1st down. Nice catch there by Tate, number 17. He's been a huge playmaker for Ohio State. And now Sayin in the pistol formation. He's going to hand it off here. Jackson bounces to the left side, and a huge tackle there by Hillman, number 6, laying a big hit on the running back there, Jackson. And after that, that's going to be the end of the 1st quarter here. And yep, we've got a sloppy football game going on here, guys. All right, thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. Do you need a video editor? I don't currently have one, so, I mean, it does cost some money, I imagine. All right, we got Ty says, good morning, Michigan. This Ty, the sports guy, alongside with TimReynoldsShow for Michigan versus Ohio State. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Let's go, let's go. Tony in the chat says like and subscribe. Appreciate you there, brother. All right, so let's go over what we've seen in the 1st quarter from both of these teams here as we do a little stat recap for you here on Tim Reynolds Show. So Julian Sayin, the quarterback for Ohio State, 4 for 7 for 37 yards with 1 interception already in the 1st quarter. Bo Jackson, the running back there, with 5 carries for 49 yards. And Bo Jackson also leads the Buckeyes offense in receiving right now with 1 catch for 23 yards on the day. Jeremiah Smith and Carnell Tate have not been involved as much as they would have liked already. As we see here, only 1 reception for both of those standout wide receivers for Ohio State. For the Michigan offense, Bryce Underwood's only 1 for 3 for 10 yards passing, but Jordan Marshall with 4 carries for 61 yards already here just after the 1st quarter, and Jordan Marshall also has the 1 catch for 10 yards for the Michigan Wolverines here after the 1st quarter. For the Ohio State offense, they had 5 first downs in the first quarter where they went 2 for 3 on third down as well. 85 total yards in that first quarter. While we see the Michigan offense had only 3 first downs, they were 0 for 3 on third down as well with 85 total yards as well in that first quarter period. Now, penalties have not been a big part, and right now, this game's been pretty much right down the middle with both defenses coming up with big stops when needed to here early on. Could we be in for a big defensive slobber knocker of a performance here in this one? This is kind of what we seen last year when Michigan defeated Ohio State 13-10. So we could be seeing the same sort of gameplay here with both of these teams' defenses being the strong part, the strong units of their football teams. All right. So we wait to get back to the action here, guys. What do you think we should expect in the next 3 quarters here? We're going to continue to get a defensive slobber knocker of a game, or do you think these offenses will start to find their way? And I think guys, I think the weather may have already dictated this for us because, guys, it's starting to get a little snowy, and that could play a big part into this one going forward.
Buckeyes faced with a second down.
All right, so 2nd down and 7 here at midfield for the Buckeyes offense. And now Sayin in the shotgun here. And he's going to hand it off. Jackson up the middle gets maybe a yard on that play. 3rd down and long coming up here after that 2nd down and 7 run.
He's ultra aggressive, and they love to blitz him. Now, Ohio State,
What's up, Sean? Says Ohio State to dominate in every aspect. So 3rd and 6, Julian Sayin looking to throw, and that one's caught. Tate with the grab, and he's got enough for a first down. Buckeyes. And a nice catch by Carnell Tate. Number 17 on the outside, the right side of the field. It's just a nice comeback route there. The ball's right on him. A good tackle there by Barry, number 10, but an even better catch and throw. And that sets up 1st down and 10 here for the Buckeyes. Julian Sayin throwing the ball pretty decently here as the snow starts to come down here in the big house. So 1st and 10, Sayin looking to throw. Plenty of time, under pressure, throws left side, it's caught. And out of bounds goes 86. A nice grab there. Sayin keeping the play alive and able to find his target for a gain there of about 6.
you're going to get a route all the way over the field, and you can see
Matt, what's going on, bro? And yep, our Gators play at 4:30, says Keith. Keith, I hope we get the win here today, bro. So a nice catch there by number 86. And that sets up 2nd down and 5. Julian Sayin in the pistol formation, ball at the 35-yard line. And Jackson takes the handoff, and he's stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe falls forward for a yard, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 5. And that Michigan rush defense has been very aggressive here early on, attacking the running game of Ohio State. And now a big 3rd down and 5 here for Julian Sayin. He's in the shotgun, changing things up at the line of scrimmage. And looking. He'll take the snap. And a handoff here, Jackson, and he's stuffed in the backfield. And on 3rd and 5, they're going to force a 4th down here for Ohio State.
I think the fact that they handed that ball off means that they're going for it on 4th down, and it looks like they will. Saying will stay on the.
An interesting choice here, I think, by Ohio State. I would have liked to see them get the ball out in space or maybe like a toss play or something that would have gotten them at least a couple yards if they were going to go for it here on 4th down, which it looks like they will do. Dude, Matt, ESPN definitely should sign me, dude. It'd be awesome. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, Matt. 4th and 5. Saying looking to throw right side, and he's got his man in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And Jeremiah Smith says, hey, time for me to make a sighting and a play in this one. And wow, on 4th down, they had to have it, and they get it to their number 1 man in the end zone. A nice double move on Barry, and Jeremiah Smith breaks loose and catches the touchdown grab. What a beautiful throw from Julian Sayin. The stiff arm on the safety for good measure. And that's a big play there for Ohio State. That's a 35-yard touchdown grab. Julian Sayin with a beautiful throw. And now that gives Ohio State a 10-6 lead.
Smith with his 11th touchdown reception of the season. This one from 35 yards out on his birthday.
And the birthday boy has a touchdown.
Was the ball coming loose? I didn't see that it was coming loose. Oh, it was. But he got control of it with that left foot down. I did not see that on the initial replay. Thus, that is a good pickup. You see as it comes loose just a little bit. Is that foot out of bounds?
And wait a minute, they are looking at this on replay, but I'm not seeing a lot to be able to take away anything.
Oh my goodness. This is going to be a massive call. Because he loses control and then never gains control before that foot hits out of bounds.
Uh-oh. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a development happening here. So after the touchdown.
What did you see?
Yeah, we're looking at here. See, you're going to see he's going to lose possession of the ball briefly. Then he's going to get a foot down, and does he repossess it at that point? Again, ruled is that foot in bounds. That foot's right.
So what we're looking at here is Jeremiah Smith caught the ball, ran it into the end zone, but as he was going into the end zone, the ball ended up coming loose from his possession, and then the left foot, as he goes inside the end zone, steps out of bounds as he regains possession slightly. This looks like a touchdown to me. I don't see how they could reverse it, but man, this is going to be a big call here. I do not want to be the referee here on this call. That's what I thought. There was no way that you could do anything besides call a touchdown on that play. I mean, wow, that was crazy, dude. That was close. I didn't see enough there, to be honest with you guys, on the replay. There was not enough real evidence there to overturn that call. You did see the juggling of the football slightly, but yeah, it's a touchdown, Ohio State. And Jeremiah Smith strikes for the first time in this matchup here with his 11th touchdown grab of the season. All right. What's up, Japan? Says, how about the Dallas Cowboys? Dallas Cowboys doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Matt, what's going on, man? ESPN analyst, maybe? What would that be the goal? Now, to be honest with you, Matt, my goal, I guess my ultimate dream would be to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers play-by-play commentator on their broadcasts. If not, maybe WWE play-by-play as well. I'm a big wrestling fan. But also, hey, working for ESPN, being a play-by-play broadcaster for any of those big sports networks would be pretty cool. But really the dream is just trying to grow this channel here, guys, and seeing how big we can grow this football and sports community. I'm really excited about what the future has in store here for Tim Reynolds Show, and I hope you guys will come along with me on the ride. I want to give a big shout out to all of my channel membership people who have really signed up and have shown their support for the channel, for my YouTube channel. It means a lot to me. I'm hoping to get more content out for you guys as quick as possible, especially for all of my membership people. I want to try to get some more content. Anybody who signs up for a membership is always somebody that gets to see the content just a little bit earlier than everybody else does. I also have membership only posts that we try to make in the community section as well, and we try to make that worthwhile for you guys. Also with the shout outs here, not only on live streams, but also with posts made. So just want to say thank you guys so much for hanging out on the channel. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Oh no, SGTG. He caught me. Yeah, I was driving my invisible car and I bumped into him. I'm sorry. It's hard to drive that thing, you know? And look at that. Everyone says it's BS on the call. Guys, I mean, that was too close to call. Like, there was literally not enough there. Like, and don't get me wrong, I don't like the touchdown for Ohio State. It was a good play by Smith, but there wasn't enough there to overturn that call. Honestly, man, he had it in one hand. It kind of juggled. He had it sort of in the other. You know, if they would have overturned that call, I promise you, man, it would have been crazy to see that happen. There just was not enough evidence there to overturn that call. Let's go Michigan, though, that says Goku. Look at that, Goku Goat in the chat. Love that name. And oh boy, the special teams for Ohio State come in with a big play on that one. And that's going to set up the Wolverines offense with terrible field position here in this one. So 1st and 10, handoff here, 24 on the right side. He's going to get maybe about 2 yards on that carry for the Wolverines. So 2nd down and 8 coming up here for Michigan.
Seems like that shoulder may still be bothering him. Yeah, he left, remember, when we saw him, and that arm was straight down. It's been Kuzdal ever since. Now, they've got 11 runs to only 3 passes in this game.
So Jordan Marshall, you can see still on the sideline. I think that shoulder is still bothering him. And now he's sitting out on the sideline. 2nd down and 8. Underwood hands it off. 24 on the carry. Gets maybe 4 yards. Nice effort there to get it across the 20 to the 22. So that's Bryson Kazudal. Or Kazudals. Man, how the hell you say his last name? Kazidal? So Bryson, number 24 with the carry, 3rd down and 4. And now Underwood looking for a big throw left side. Uh-oh! And we've got a flag here in this one. And Matthews Jr., number 7 with the PI. And that's going to give an automatic 1st down for the Michigan offense. And we got Marsh was the one, the intended target. Number 7 just pushes the receiver down, and they're going to call that every time.
It hooked around that waist, and it kind of drags him down. and Marshall was unable to get back to the football. Jermaine Matthews obviously with his arms out, but you saw at the top of that route, that left arm hooked around the hip, dragged Marsh down to the ground. And Matthews with the DPI, defensive pass interference, gives Michigan a first down.
Marsh on the season, 42 catches for 641 yards and 3
All right, here we go. After the penalty, it's first down and 10, now at the 37-yard line for the Michigan offense. And Bryce Underwood here under center. Number 24, the running back in the backfield. Bryson with the handoff, has some room, gets inside the 40 to the 43-yard line. And a nice carry there for number 24, trying to pick up where Marshall left off. It looks like he's got a shoulder injury and will be questionable to return in this game.
And then the cutback lane was there. And these 5 guys up front, listen, it's no mystery why Michigan has won.
Oh, what's going on? Detroit Lions fan in the chat. Here we go, bro. Welcome back. I'm a Michigan State fan, but I hate Ohio State. So now second down and 5. Handoff here, number 24 on the right side. Breaks loose. He's at the 50. Makes a move inside the 40, and he's tackled out of bounds at the 37-yard line. And it's a huge first down, Wolverines. And a nice blocking move here. Number on the tight end, 83. Oh, and 83 got lucky. That's a holding call that the referees missed on that one. And the Wolverines take advantage with the big run by number 24. And guys, I hate to say it, that definitely was a hold on the tight end, number 83, but no flag thrown. So now at the 36, Underwood hands it off again. 24 makes a move, breaks a tackle, and he gets maybe a yard on that carry.
Didn't earn a scholarship, but because of his academics, he earned an academic scholarship, walked onto the team, his 3rd year in the program. They say he has incredible speed, and what a player to be able to come in with all these injuries in the backfield for Michigan.
I know he's the 3rd player for Michigan to have a 100-yard game. He did it last week against Maryland, 20 carries, 100 yards, 5 a pop. There's Justice Haynes, who is the FBS leader in yards per game. When he hurt his foot, he left after the Michigan.
So here we go now. Pistol formation here for Michigan. Second down and 8. Underwood hands it off, 24. Oh, got hit tough on that one after a gain of 2 yards on that carry, and that sets up 3rd down.
Michigan is the first team to rush
Thank you, sweetheart.
100 yards against Ohio State since Texas in the season opener.
They've done it.
Appreciate you.
Minutes to go in the first half.
W2.
You know, so those young linemen up front, 3 redshirt freshmen, Frazier, Guanera, Andrew Sprague, they've done a heck of a job so far.
3rd down and 6 at the 32.
All right, so here we go. 3rd down and 6 for Michigan. Bryce Underwood gets rid of it. It's caught! And right near that first down marker is McCulkey. And McCulley there, number 1 with the grab. And that's going to be a first down, Wolverines.
There's no doubt. Greg Crippen, the center, he's got to orchestrate everything going on here today in the middle.
First down to the 26.
So on first down at the 26, they hand it off and get maybe a yard on that carry. So now we got second down and 9 coming up here for the Michigan Wolverines. They trail 10-6 here in the second quarter with just under 7 minutes to go. Bryce Underwood in the shotgun here. Ball at the 25-yard line. They put a receiver in motion. It's a 4-man rush. The handoff. Number 24 trying to bounce out to the outside, and he's going to be tackled for a huge loss on the play. Jackson Jr., number 97, with the tackle. And that's going to be a loss of 5 yards on that play.
And yet, when you talk with scouts and GMs around the National Football League, they will tell you Arvell Reese will likely be the first non-quarterback drafted next spring. He's violent on the edge. He's fast and athletic. The best parts of Micah Parsons and Abdul Carter mixed in.
So here we go, 3rd and 14 now for Bryce Young. Or I should say Bryce Underwood, who's in the shotgun, looking to throw. Gets it to the running back, but he just got blown up by Perry. Number 8 with a big play. That's Reese, my mistake. Number 8, the defender. And we see here he's in coverage. And Underwood gets rid of that one. And number 8 pounces on the running back. And Avel Reese, 6'4", 243 pounds, with a 4.5 40 time. And the linebacker makes an excellent play there for Ohio State. And now the 49-yard field goal attempt coming up here for the Wolverines. The kick is up, and it is good. And the Wolverines get it within 1. It's a 10-9 ball game.
Down by 1 now. 10-9 Ohio State.
Yeah, Detroit, they were just saying Reese is more than likely going to be the first non-quarterback taken in the NFL draft this upcoming year based on his athleticism and what they've seen him put on tape this season and going back last season. All right, there we go, there we go. What's up, LT? Welcome to the chat. We got Lord X in the chat as well. Keith, how you doing, brother? Curtis Howell will be drafted in the first round, too. Okay. Have to figure out who that is. But thank you, LT. I like Michigan winning in this one as well, says LT. Appreciate you, brother. Oh, and Brent, that's right, guys. Survivor Series War Games is tonight. And your boy, Tim Reynolds Show, will be live with one of the most epic play-by-plays and reactions you've ever heard right here on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now, let's go. And guys, you're going to love the live play-by-play tonight for WWE Survivor Series War Games. And guys, it's a stacked card. We get to see John Cena defend his WWE Intercontinental Championship in his last premium live event of his WWE career, his last premium live match, I should say, and it's going to be against Dominic Mysterio. And not only that, guys, but the Survivor Series War Game teams are stacked right now for the men's War Game match and the women's War Game match. And guys, if you don't know what War Games is in WWE, well, let me explain it to you. It's where they take 2 rings and put them right next to each other. Then they take a giant steel cage and wrap it around both of those rings. And all weapons are legal, no disqualifications. It gets pretty epic, guys. So we'll be doing that later tonight here on Tim Reynolds Show. But right now, we're enjoying a beautiful rivalry game where we see the University of Michigan trailing only by a point here against Ohio State in the second quarter. And Jeremiah Smith already calling his shot. And 26 receiving TDs over the last 2 seasons is most by any FBS player in 2 seasons since 2012 and 2013, that season. And Shoemaker says, War Games! So touchback coming up here for Ohio State as they get ready to come back out on offense. And guys, got some big NFL matchups this upcoming weekend. The Rams at Panthers, the Cardinals at the Buccaneers, and the Vikings at the Seahawks. And wait a minute, we got a late flag here in this one. So we couldn't hear the referee, but I think they just called an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Ohio State. And that's going to back up the Buckeyes here. And wow, I don't know what that was. I guess we're seeing the replay here of it.
So you see some extracurricular right here, kind of after the play. Hard to see what's going on, where the flag actually took place. It had to be away from that scrum. I didn't see anything unless there was something said that the officials didn't like.
So we don't know exactly where the penalty came from, but now Ohio State is backed up at their own 12-yard line. So 1st down and 10 now for the Buckeyes. Saying in the shotgun here, Jackson in the backfield. And play action, Saying throws. Carnell Tate makes a move, cuts on the inside, and he's going to be right there near the 1st down marker. And we'll see where they spot the football, but he gets it inside the 20-yard line. A nice catch and run by Carnell Tate, number 17. He's a huge playmaker, and he's going to be great at the next level. And again, that's a nice little curl route. Tate comes back to the football and makes a nice move, but it's going to be 2nd down and 1. And now Saying, play action, looking to throw. Blitz coming from Michigan. They pick it up, and it's caught! What a big grab from number 89! And the tight end gets a 1st down. Buckeyes! And you see the blitz coming in late from the linebacker, number 23. Bo Jackson picks it up, and the tight end comes free over the middle of the field behind the linebacker in coverage. The safety, number 13, makes a play and the tackle, but a big catch there all the way up to the 46-yard line. And now Saying in the shotgun. Hands it off. Jackson up the middle. Breaks loose. He's at the 1st down marker inside the 45, and it's a 1st down. Buckeyes. And Jackson has been running the football excellent in this first half, and now they're leaning on him here already on this drive. As the snow starts to come down here in Ann Arbor, Michigan, the Buckeyes look to keep their lead up by 1 here in the 2nd quarter. I'm not sure, man. Julian Saying looks like he could be good at the next level, LT. So now 1st and 10. Julian in the shotgun, looking to throw. Blitz coming from Michigan. Ohio State picks it up. Saying gets rid of that one and throws the ball away before the pressure can get to him. And he had all day to throw. That was excellent protection there from the O-line of Ohio State. And you see Julian here just trying to get rid of the football quickly, but nobody was open. And Julian actually probably could have went through his progression a little bit better on that particular pass play with how good pass protection he was getting, but he got rid of it, and it's incomplete. 2nd down and 10, now at the 37. Looking to throw, under pressure, Julian gets rid of it. Bo Jackson, the running back, makes the catch, and he takes a big hit there. But he's going to be tackled down at the 32-yard line. So 3rd down and 5 coming up now for Ohio State.
You just wonder to yourself, is Wink Martindale going to allow these wide receivers to have a day like they're having so far? Tate's going to come out of the game right now. He's on the sidelines. It means Smith will be the wide receiver split out top of your screen.
3rd and 5 at the 32.
So the ball now here at the 32-yard line. Julian Saying in the shotgun. They put the tight end in motion. Looking to throw here. 4-man rush for the Wolverines. It's caught, and a big catch there, and a 1st down. Buckeyes, number 1 with the grab, and the slot wide receiver gets that one enough for a new set of downs.
Just going to clear out, and that allows Ennis to come inside of that clear out route.
And Ennis, number 1, makes the grab. And his fellow receiver on the outside, number 86, is the one who really set him up for success there on that catch. So now for the 24-yard line, we got a timeout here.
Ohio State with the lead, the ball and driving.
I think Michigan may have called a late timeout there right before the 2-minute timeout, Gus.
What's up, Antonio?
Yeah, they did. So a quick stoppage here even before the 2-minute timeout.
So Michigan will take their second timeout just before the 2-minute timeout here. It'll be 1st and 10, Ohio State. They are driving down the field. And guys, don't forget at halftime, we'll give you guys a quick stat recap here on Tim Reynolds Show. Rick, what's going on, man? Joshua, how you doing? We got LT and Detroit in the chat as well. Matt, what's up, brother? Welcome as well. Thank you guys for hanging out with us here today. Jace, the Ohio State fan, is back. What's up, brother? Jason, what's going on? Good afternoon from Cleveland. Thank you, brother. All right, so 2 minutes and 3 seconds to go. After this play, it will take us to the 2-minute timeout. So Ohio State set up here at the 24-yard line. Julian Sayin in the shotgun. He hands it off. Jackson on the left side makes a move, and he's tackled down at the 15-yard line. And that will take us to the 2-minute timeout. It's a gain of about 8 there on that carry. All right, so the 2-minute timeout here in this one, guys. Oh, yeah, everyone loves Ohio State. So many Ohio fans in every... Well, I mean, yeah, can you really blame anybody in Ohio, or I should say in the Cleveland area, really, or the whole state of Ohio for not rooting for the Ohio State Buckeyes? I mean, the Bengals haven't been that great, and neither have the Cleveland Browns in a long time. So the Buckeyes have been the best football team in the state of Ohio for quite a while, if you think about it. All right, thank you guys. Appreciate everybody hanging out on the channel. If you guys have any football questions, let me know with those super chats here on the channel or any shout outs that you guys like to make. Roy, what's going on, man? I do have the score pinned in the chat right now. It's a 10-6 ball game, I believe. Actually, that's wrong. I got to get that corrected here. Thank you. Shout out, Joy. Roy, appreciate you, brother. Look at that. Joshua says, I got 500 on Ohio State. Good luck, brother. Good luck. Yeah, if I was going to bet any money, I would have probably took Michigan in this one because that would be an upset, and you'd get a little bit more money on your return for the points in this one. But, hey, we know these Michigan and Ohio State games are always really, really close. You know what I mean? Dude, Taos, that's awesome, man. Congratulations on making some bank last night, man. Hey, Detroit Lions, appreciate you, brother. Thank you for hanging out as long as you did. You too, Detroit. Peace out, brother. All right. If you guys have any football questions, let me know with those super chats. If not, guys, just hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And we'll keep things going here with the play-by-play after we get back here from commercial break at the 2-minute timeout. We are approaching halftime here of this one. Boom, 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 boom. Keith, appreciate you, man. Keith, and I hope you're having a great weekend as well, a great holiday weekend, and I hope you're feeling good as well too, brother.
to make their playoff case. Number 5, Texas Tech jumped early and often on West Virginia, and their Big 12 championship game opponent, BYU, also in action against UCF. Guys, we'll have all the highlights at the break.
All right, Rob, stay warm down there.
All right, so with the minute 58 to go, the Buckeyes now with 2nd down and 1 here at the 15-yard line. Saying in the shotgun here. And they'll hand it off. Jackson takes it up the middle, and he gets it up for a first down. Buckeyes. And Bo Jackson takes that one up to about the 11-yard line. So it will be 1st and 10 with the Buckeyes having a chance to get a new set of downs if they can get the ball to the 1-yard line. The snow really starting to come down here in Ann Arbor, Michigan. And we'll see how this plays into the second half after halftime here in this one.
Stay in the huddle. If they score right away, then they would give Michigan an opportunity to get some points here before the half.
9th play of the drive that started.
So now at the 11, Julian Sayin in the shotgun here. And he'll hand it off. Bo Jackson on the right side breaks a tackle, still going, and he gets it to the 3-yard line. And that's going to be 2nd down and short coming up here for Ohio State. And Bo Jackson, number 25, running the football very, very well here for Ohio State. What's up, Brody? Hell yeah, dude. Go Michigan. Oh, and Keith thinks that the Indiana Hoosiers will win the national championship. Oh, man. So here we go. 2nd down and 1. Toss play. Jackson on the left side. He's stuffed in the backfield by the Wolverine defense. And that's an excellent play. That sets up 3rd down. And the Wolverines have been tough to not only get into the end zone, but also in the red zone area throughout this season and this game. Man, a lot of people think Indiana's going to take it all this year.
3rd down and 3 at the 4. 20 seconds to go in the first half.
And Brody says, nah, Michigan.
And a timeout.
So with 19 seconds remaining, we'll get a timeout here, I believe, from Ohio State, as they try to punch this football into the end zone and increase their lead before halftime. But the Michigan defense is looking to make a stop here once again inside the red zone area. Dude, Ivan, I'm saying, dude, like, give credit to the University of Arizona, but Arizona State did not look like they were up for that battle yesterday, man. That was a tough game for the Sun Devils. Also, a big win for the Texas Longhorns yesterday, getting the big upset victory over the Texas A&M Aggies. The Aggies were undefeated before that loss yesterday, so a tough loss for Texas A&M. They'd have been better putting off an injured Cam Scattaboo. I guess I can't disagree with you on that. That's hilarious. Pitt versus Miami. Yeah, Giovanni, that's going to be a big matchup, dude. Miami should win it, but we know Pittsburgh, man, they're a tough team. They're not going to be an easy out in that game. As a matter of fact, we might as well check on the score of that coming up here, too. And Brody says, I'm a Nebraska fan, but I will always root for Michigan. That's awesome, dude. Thanks for hanging out and letting us know. I'm going to the Missouri name right now. It says Crash. Hell yeah, dude. Enjoy the game, brother. Enjoy the game. So Miami leads 17-7 against Pittsburgh at halftime. So there you go. Looks like Miami's holding up their own. Because you're my little boo thing. I don't give a hoot what a sick girl I know. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so we got 3rd down and 3 coming up now for Ohio State. What's up, Raiden? We got the score in the chat. Throw, and it's caught! Touchdown! Ohio State! Brandon Ennis, number 1 with the grab in the slot on that quick slant play, and Ohio State increases their lead before halftime. And you see here, number 1 in motion, comes on the outside, back inside. And number 86, the fellow receiver helping out his teammate. And in this, number 1 makes the touchdown grab. And the extra point is, just through the uprights.
Chew up 5 minutes and 8 seconds with 16 seconds remaining. Ennis with his 3rd receiving touchdown of the year, had one last week against Rutgers.
I tell you, you think about the way that this game started for Ohio State. The big run for Jordan Marshall on the first snap of the game. Michigan goes and kicks a field goal. They throw a pick, saying right back to Jair Hill on the outside. Michigan kicks a field goal. And since then...
All right, there we go. So a really good drive there for Ohio State. And Julian Sayin, he's having himself a good first half after a rough start to the game. So 11 plays, 87 yards, and a 4-yard touchdown pass from Julian Sayin. And that increases the Ohio State Buckeyes lead 17-9 here in this one. All right, don't forget, guys, at halftime, we'll do a quick stat recap here, man. Should be illegal to name your kid Bo Jackson? Yeah, I guess so, right? Yeah, you're right about that. Field goals are not going to do it for Michigan. And now with 16 seconds remaining, we've got a flag. And we'll see what happens coming up here.
There is no foul for unsportsmanlike conduct. The player embellished the contact.
Oh, we got a flop. All right. Look at this. We should send this officiating crew to the NBA.
Reggie Miller.
Oh, man. Well, it faked me out. I saw someone down on the far side. I thought, well, that's going to be a flag.
So 1st and 10 now for the Wolverines. 16 seconds remaining. Handoff here up the middle, and he doesn't get anywhere on that play. And I think that's going to take us into halftime.
And that should take us to the end of the first half. However, there is a flag.
Yeah, we had...
Oh, wait a minute. We do have a flag, though, on the play.
Matthews, number 7, working against number 10, Kendrick Bell, here on the near side.
Play was over. Unsportsmanlike conduct on both teams. Number 10, Michigan, and number 7, Ohio State. That's their first word disqualification. Now counts. Second up.
Okay, so here they're...
Oh, boy. And those two players called with offsetting personal foul penalties. So that'll set up 2nd down and 10 now for Michigan. And it will let the clock run out, so that will take us into halftime. So thank you guys for being here on Tim Reynolds Show. Let's give you guys a quick stat recap here at halftime. And teams when leading at halftime are 5-4 since 2011. So plenty of time left to go here for both teams. And all right, welcome guys to halftime here on Tim Reynolds Show. We're going to give you guys a quick stat recap here for all of you guys hanging out on the channel. Please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. All right, guys, so we'll start off here with the Ohio State Buckeyes, and in their first half, Julian Sayin had a pretty dang good performance. 13 for 17 for throwing for 145 yards, 2 passing touchdowns, and 1 interception in that first half. Bo Jackson with 12 carries for 77 yards. He's averaging over 6 yards per carry right now in this game. Bo Jackson also has 3 catches for 37 yards, so already 100 total, or over 100 total scrimmage yards already in this one for the Ohio State running back. Jeremiah Smith with 2 catches for 36 yards and a touchdown. And we also see Carnell Tate with 3 catches for 25 yards in this game as well. As we look over the stats now for the Michigan Wolverines, Bryce Underwood, 3 for 5 for only 16 passing yards in the first half. Jordan Marshall with 4 carries for 61 yards, but he's been out since early in the first quarter with a shoulder injury and has not returned. We see he also has 1 catch for 10 yards as well. Bryson, number 24, with 10 carries for 38 yards on the day, and that's pretty much it for the Wolverines offense. So we'll see what happens here after halftime in this one. Right now, currently, Ohio State leads the Wolverines 17-9 here in this one. All right. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick little halftime break here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave any football questions you guys have with those super chats right here in the comments so I can get back to those as soon as we get ready for the second half of the game. This rivalry matchup with the Ohio State Buckeyes currently leading the Michigan Wolverines on the road. They're in Ann Arbor, Michigan, 17-9, and we gave you guys a quick little stat recap. We'll see what the Wolverines can do to turn this around in the second half. But hey, a halftime lead does not mean much in this rivalry matchup because whoever has led at halftime has only walked away with the win 5 out of the last 9 matchups since 2011. The team leading at halftime is 5-4. So we'll see what happens. We should have a big second half coming up here shortly on the channel. Peace out, guys. We'll see you guys for the second half here on Tim Reynolds Show. Aaron, don't get mad, dude. I look fly, man. These are my high school colors, bro. Had to wear the Michigan, man. Come on, dog. And hey, look, you already see you got Ohio State colors all up around here, too, in my room already. So don't hate, brother. Don't hate, man. Sure you will. All right, what's going on, everybody? Yeah, I guess some people like airplanes there, Keith. I don't know. That's interesting. All right. All right. All right, guys, we're here getting ready to start the second half here soon. What? Yeah. Excuse me. All right, my boy Aaron in the chat. Hey, man, it's all right. It's all right. Look, I look good in the outfit. It's all right, man. Fuck. Pah. Yuck. Okay. Tim, who's the baddest team in the SEC in your opinion? I have to say right now in the SEC, it's probably got to be Georgia, but I don't really trust their offense, to be honest with you. So I don't know. I want to say Alabama, but they've kind of not been as consistent on both sides of the ball as you would like to see from an Alabama team. Yeah, and Texas A&M, I don't know what to make of Texas A&M now. They should have beat Texas yesterday without a doubt, and they did not do that. So honestly, like the SEC to me right now is wide open because I think even Oklahoma could make a case right now at being the best team in the SEC. So, I mean, we'll see. So you got right there, you got Georgia, Alabama, Texas A&M, and Oklahoma. I'm guessing those are probably the top 4 teams in the SEC. All of those should get in, but I mean, now even Texas, the University of Texas, looking at a strong push to possibly be in the college football playoff as well. So, Keith, what's going on, man? It says I just saw a stream with a bunch of planes landing and taking off, about 2.5 likes. What the hell? Yeah, you'd be surprised what you normally see on the internet. Yeah, so Keith, Tim, how do you take care of your voice after a 3-hour stream? Well, Keith, as a matter of fact, my wife helps me out with that quite a bit. I do have like a menthol throat spray that I do use quite a bit that does help me. I try to drink some hot coffee and teas as well if my throat does feel like it needs a little bit of a break or a little bit of healing, if you will. Plus, I've tried to really sort of, I got to ride that roller coaster, if you will, of the voice. There's certain moments and times in the games where I want to kind of be as kind of low and not as exciting, you know what I mean, as possible to help the voice out. But then to be able to get those high-pitched and those good vocals when I want them at that right volume. Yeah, it's just about regular maintenance, doing the best I can to take care of myself. I'm trying to also get more on top of my teeth brushing regimen, which should also help a little bit. But yeah, thank you for asking, guys, and thank you for hanging out on the channel. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show as we get ready to get back to the action here. Tell him I'm next. Tell him I'm fresh like boy. Come on, tell him I'm next. Look at that. Aaron's an Arkansas fan as well. Thank you, Keith. Appreciate your big dog. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Big noon Saturday. Oh, ho, ho. Yeah. And congratulations to the Red Raiders. The Texas Tech Red Raiders have clinched a spot in the Big 12 Conference Championship game.
Hi. See, the way I'm looking at me like this.
All right, look, the snow's starting to come down there in Ann Arbor as we get ready for the second half of this huge Big 10 football matchup. All right, so 221 total yards of offense for Ohio State compared to only 124 total yards of offense for the Michigan Wolverines. And we'll see how the offense for Ohio State comes out here in the second half as Ohio State will receive the second half kickoff. Keith, I get it, man. Down there in Florida, 30 degrees is not the same as 30 degrees up here in Michigan. And, dude, I tell you what, this has got to bode well for the University of Michigan with the weather being the way it's starting to turn out here in the second half. So we're going to see a pretty epic second half, in my opinion, guys, as we get ready to go with kickoff underway. And Ohio State will take the return here inside the 20 to the 21-yard line. All right, let's get ready to go, guys. Brody, welcome back. So it's going to be first down and 10 at the 21 now for Ohio State to start this second half. So Julian Sayin in the shotgun, quick throw, gets it off to Smith. Smith, a nice move on the wide receiver screen, gets him about 4 yards for number 4 on that play. So second down and long coming up now for Ohio State as we start seeing the snow coming down quite a bit. And the winds are whipping there in the big house. She my little boo thing. I don't give when a girl is so I know. 'cause I'm TNT. I'm Dynamite. Second down and 6. Ball at the 25. A handoff here, and Bo Jackson up the middle. Gets it up close to the 30-yard line, but he's going to be about a yard short of the first down marker. And Jackson's been running the football really well thus far in this one for Ohio State's offense. And this offensive line has done a pretty damn good job as well as protecting as Julian Sayin. So number 10, Sayin, the quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd and 1. Ball at the 30-yard line. Handoff here. Jackson takes it up the middle, and he's going to have enough for a first down. Ohio State. And the Buckeyes offense able to take that 3rd down and turn it into a first down on the draw play to Jackson. Now, I don't know if you guys are noticing this like I am, but especially in the NFL, we're starting to see it a lot more in college, I think, too. Why on 3rd down and 1 are we handing it off from the shotgun? I'm just not sure what the point is there for that. So 1st and 10, now at the 33-yard line, probably there's something to do with the option. So now we got a handoff left side. Jackson cuts back inside. Nice move. Breaks a tackle. And he gets up to the 35. Only a gain of 2 yards on that play. Right? Wolverines need to show some heavy metal. Thunder! Thunder! So 2nd down and 8 coming up here. Bo Jackson now with 15 carries for 87 yards on the game. And play action here, Sayin looking to throw, gets it to his running back in the flat. Bo Jackson with the catch, a nice stiff arm, and he gets it across the 45, and he has a first down. Buckeyes. And a nice play there as we see the defense backs off with the flat wide open for the running back Jackson. So Sayin takes what the defense gives him. Jackson with a nice grab and a good stiff arm, gets it past the first down marker and gets out of bounds. That's an excellent first down run. And the catch and run from Bo Jackson, the running back, who's been the big playmaker here for this offense. So now it's Sayin in the shotgun, looking to throw. Play action, throw it. Oh, at the pump fake. Oh, and it's incomplete. And number 86, Clark, or Claire, I should say, was the intended target. And my mistake, it wasn't a play action. It was a pump fake there from Julian Sayin and thrown just a little behind the receiver. And because of that, that sets up 2nd down and 10. Pulse Fade, what's going on, man? Good to see you, dude. I know it's been a while. How are you doing, man? Happy Thanksgiving. So 2nd down and 10 now here for Sayin. He's in the pistol formation, hands it off. Jackson cuts back inside, and he gets a nice couple of yards on that move there. So that brings up 2nd down, or I should say 3rd down. A lot of speed there, Keith, on that Wolverines defense. That's for sure. And man, the snow really starting to come down now in Ann Arbor. So 3rd down and 8 for Julian Sayin here and the Buckeyes offense. He's in the shotgun. Blitz coming from the Wolverines. Quick throw, and it's a nice catch, but an even better tackle there from young number 14. And that's going to be a 4th down Buckeyes. Nice play made there by the Michigan defense. Sayin had to get rid of that football quick with the blitz coming from Michigan. So he gets rid of it to his open target. The safety, number 14, gets right there for a beautiful tackle right after the catch. Jay says, do you believe? I don't know. I would say, I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Oh, and we're going to see a touchback there from McGuire. And unfortunately, that punt is not the coffin corner punt they were looking for. And that's going to end up being a touchback for Michigan, who will come out on offense here for their first drive of the second half. My boy Keith says, plunging my ears. Hey, you and my wife probably as well. Oh, man. It's all right, because my time is up. My time is now. You can't see me. My time is now, because it's the franchise. What I'm shining now, because you can't see me. My time is now, in case you forgot or fell off. I'm still hot, knocking shell off. My money stacked next, plus I can't turn the swell off. The franchise doing big business. I witness, it's automatic. I witness, so you hear them schools, you finish. I'm a soldier, and I stay under you fighting. Plus I'm storming on these chumps like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you're breaking it, kid. I'm harder than nails. Plus I keep it on like I'm part of the jail. Slaughter them stale. Competition. I got the whole block wishing they could run with my division, but they're going fishing with no weight. Catch your boy home straight. I got your soul scraped. I brush your mouth like Colgate. In any weather, I'm never better. Your boy's so high, you'll never catch me in the next man's sweater. If they hate, let them hate. I drop the whole clan and lay your ass down for the 3-second tan. Your time is up. My time is now, because you can't see me, because my time is now, and it's the franchise. What I'm shining now. You can't see me. My time is now. What it do? Go Bucks. T-Mac in the channel, in the chat. What's up, brother? And Justin says Michigan is outclassed today, sadly. Well, I wouldn't say that on defense there, Justin, but hey, a lot of game left to go. A lot of game left to go. I've been to London and Paris and Tokyo and America, Scotland and Mexico. Wave your hands from side to side, you see. All right, here we go. Michigan coming back out on offense here. First down and 10 at the 20-yard line. And Underwood in the shotgun here at 3 wide receiver set. Play action. Quarterback throws. Oh, and a huge catch there for number 1 at the 45-yard line. And it's a first down, Wolverines! And Bryce Underwood puts this one in a beautiful spot in between triple coverage, and number 1 makes the grab. Now, a quick throw. Number 17 had his legs taken out from underneath him, and Klein not able to get anywhere on that play.
Get help with expenses, health insurance doesn't cover with Aflac. These questions have been really hard this year, folks, by the way, for us too.
And who's been the only true freshman quarterback in the last 50 years to win the game here in this rivalry? That's interesting. What do you guys think? So now second down and 10. Underwood, play action here. No, he'll hand it off, and he's stuffed in the backfield, which is going to bring up third down and long. So Michigan had an excellent first down play, but not quickly. It's third down and long in this one. And Terrell Pryor, back in 2008, was the only true freshman to win this rivalry in the last 50 years. So now third and 10. Ball here at the 46-yard line. Underwood is now in the shotgun here for Michigan. And Ohio State rushes 3. Underwood, tried to get it to his running back, and it's incomplete. And that sets up fourth down and 10. And Michigan's going to have to punt the football away here, and that is not the drive that the Wolverines were looking for here to start this game. And you see the coverage on the back end here for Ohio State. Underwood looking for his target, And unfortunately, I think he just waited, or I think he didn't wait long enough to try to get the receiver open on a route concept up the field. Instead, he felt the pressure and got rid of the football quickly to his running back. And now a terrible punt here for Michigan. Oh my! I don't even think that punt went 15 yards, ladies and gentlemen. And now Ohio State will take over near midfield. And uh-oh, that could be a very, very, very big turn of circumstances here in this one. All right. So the first drive of the second half for Ohio State went 8 plays, 34 yards, and they were forced to punt the ball away. But now Michigan gets the ball for their first possession of the second half. It's 4 plays, 26 yards, and an 11-yard punt is all they get out of that particular one. And that is not good for Michigan. And Ohio State will take over here at their own 43-yard line. All right, just waiting to get back to the action here, guys, in this one. Thank you for hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Joshua and Rick, what's going on? Yeah, Rick, that punt was freaking terrible, dude. Joshua, how you doing today, buddy? Go Ohio? Uh-oh. That's right. And Rick, you make a good point. That kick was poo. Total poo. My boy Joshua, one of our members here on Tim Reynolds Show, rooting for the Ohio State Buckeyes a lot here in this one. Bum, 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 bum. Joshua, my day's going pretty well. And 2019 was the last year Ohio State has won in this rivalry here. And Woody Hayes was nothing that cleanses the soul like getting the hell kicked out of you. And that's a statement there from one of the greats. And Ohio State Buckeyes have 0 players on. So 1st and 10 now. We got a handoff. Oh, quick throw. Carnell Tate with the grab. And he gets it up near midfield at the 50-yard line. And that's going to be 2nd down and 3 coming up here. So 2nd down and 3, now at midfield for Ohio State. Julian Sayin in the shotgun looking to throw. Play action, steps up in the pocket, looking downfield, got a man open. Carnell Tate with the grab and a touchdown. Buckeyes! And what an incredible play that opens up this game for Ohio State. And Michigan was lost in the secondary as we look at the replay here. Carnell Tate lined up in the slot on the right side of the formation. He gets behind the linebackers and then in between the safeties, wide open for the big 50-yard touchdown bomb from Julian Sayin. So that's a huge 50-yard touchdown grab. And now with that touchdown, Ohio State increases their lead. Okay, so let's go over that last drive there for Ohio State. An excellent two-play, 57-yard drive, and the 50-yard bomb to Carnell Tate, who had both catches on that last drive, and now we see him with 5 catches for 82 yards and a touchdown, and Julian Sayin increases the lead for Ohio State to 24-9 in this one. All right, we've got that up there then. Looks like the stupid little day counter that Michigan's not going on. It's going down to 0. Uh-oh. Well, we'll see what happens, man. Thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. Hope everyone had a great Turkey Day. Thanks for hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. So now we get to see how Michigan responds. All right, and the snow's starting to come down here, but now the 50 yards is the longest TD catch of his career and the longest by an Ohio State player versus Michigan since 2019 when Chris Olave caught a 57-yard touchdown grab in that game. What's up, Joshua Kelly? What play you calling next? I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and find out, man. Hope everyone's doing well in the chat as we get ready now for the 1st down and 10 play coming up here for Bryce Underwood. He's in the pistol formation, hands it off here, 24, bouncing around, and he's got nowhere to go. And Ohio State with a nice stop there on that run play. And Joshua Kelly in the chat says, what play you call next? Well, definitely need to see Michigan try to push the ball downfield a little bit more. But with this snow coming down, that could be very difficult. So here we go. Quick pass, and that's completed. And a nice 1st down. Wolverines. And number 1 with the catch. And he gets enough for the first down. And a beautiful play there. Bryce Underwood getting that pass completed to his wideout for a new set of downs. It's 1st and 10, Michigan. So Underwood in the shotgun here. Play action, looking to throw. Plenty of time over the middle. Oh, and that one's almost picked off by Caleb Downs. Number 2 bats that ball away, and it's going to be 2nd down and 10. And on the replay, you can see the safety lined up on the left side. And he follows that receiver right away, getting in front of him. And the receiver wanted a penalty, and oh! Caleb Downs got there just before the ball did, but no flag thrown on the play. That was a missed call. 2nd down and 10. Underwood hands it off. 23 back in the game, and he gets maybe a yard on that carry. 3rd down and long here for Michigan. And this offense has had a tough go of it here throughout this ball game, but especially in the second half. So 3rd down and 9. The ball just past the 40-yard line. And now Underwood looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the right side. Oh, and it's incomplete, but there's a flag on the play. And that's going to be pass interference on the defense. And it's going to be a 1st down Wolverines. One-on-one coverage there. 1 on number 1. And yep, that's going to be called every time with both men grabbing at each other's jerseys. Just too much hand fighting there, back and forth. And that's illegal contact on the defender. So that sets up 1st down and 10 for the Wolverines. So now at the 44-yard line, Underwood in the pistol formation here for Michigan. Play action, looking to throw. Gets rid of it. The running back. Oh, incomplete. Marshall not able to bring that one in on the flat for Michigan. And you see the replay here. Bryce Underwood getting that right to his running back right away. And Marshall not able to bring that one in. He should have been able to catch that. So now here we go. 2nd down and 10. Underwood hands it off. Marshall on the left side. He's stopped in the backfield. And that's going to go for a loss on that rushing play. And it's now 3rd down and very long here for Michigan.
He's 6'5", 243 pounds. He is fast, played safety early in his career. He's a terrific player for them. His father, Lorenzo.
So 3rd down and 12 coming up here for Ohio State. Their defense looking for a stop here. Bryce Underwood in the shotgun looking to throw. Blitz coming from Ohio State. Michigan picks it up. And oh, a nice one-handed grab, but the receiver not able to bring that one in for the catch.
This is long yardage right here. Given that Ohio State team the ball, the short field position, they already had the short punt. They turned it into a big touchdown play to Tate, and I think this is the right call to punt that ball away. There was a little
so 4th down and 12, and Michigan's going to punt this football away. And not able to get anything going here on offense in this second half.
He's standing at his own 39. Brandon Innes is the deep man inside his own 10. And fair caught at the 13.
And a fair catch made at the 13-yard line, and that's where Ohio State will take over here on offense. Woo! All right, guys, got to make a quick restroom break. We'll be right back. Oh. right, we're back. Look at that. Buckeye Nation is here. Watch out. We could be seeing Ohio State get their first win over the Wolverines in the game in quite a few years, since 2019, to be exact. Oh, yeah. Ow! Yeah. Totally, dude. All right, we get ready to get back to the action here, guys. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show.
They continue to win, extending their win streak to 15 games. You speak to Ryan often. How has this 4-game losing streak affected him?
Well, I mean, after last year, to say he was...
So first down and 10. Now here for Sayin. He's going to hand it off, and a big run here for Underwood. I should say Donaldson there, junior, number 12. And he gets it up for a nice carry there of about 8 yards. And that brings up second down and short here for Ohio State. Second down and 2 and a handoff here, and he gets enough for the first down, Buckeyes. And number 32 with his first carry of the game, and he gets a decent gain on that one. So first and 10, handoff now. Bo Jackson breaks a tackle, and he's going to get that one up to about the 27. And that'll set up second down and long. And now with under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, Ohio State up by big here. It's a 24-9 ball game in the third. So second down and 8 coming up here as we approach 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. And Julian Sayin under center here for Ohio State. He's going to hand it off. Donaldson Jr., number 12, keeps the feet going, and he gets about 7 yards, and that's going to bring up third down and 1. So the running game has been very strong for Ohio State, especially in the second half. And a third down and 1 coming up here for the Wolverines defense. So third down and 1. Ball at the 33-yard line. Sayin QB sneak, the tush push. And we'll see where they spot the football, but it looks like it's going to be enough for a first down, Buckeyes. And Julian saying the reliable performer. And thank you, Tom, with the 100 in the chat. He's got 224 passing yards and 3 passing touchdowns, going 18 for 21 in this game. A stellar performance for the Heisman candidate. And now 1st and 10 from the 34. Sayan's going to hand it off here. Donaldson Jr. on the right side makes a nice move. Gets it inside the 40 to the 41-yard line. And that's going to create 2nd down and 3. Ohio State just trying to run the football as best they can as we approach the end of the 3rd quarter here. Less than a minute and a half to go in this 3rd period. Thank you, Keith. So 2nd down and 3. Julian Sayin in the shotgun, looking to throw here. Plenty of time. Throws downfield, looking for a big play. And overthrows the intended target as Carnell Tate was the receiver looking to make a play. But it's overthrown, and it's going to be 3rd down and 3. I don't know if you can call him a big bust yet there, Rick. But J.J. McCarthy is definitely a little too injury prone for a young quarterback in the NFL. So 3rd down and 3 here for Ohio State at the 40-yard line. Thank you, Tom, with the 100 in the chat again. And now Sayin looking to throw, plenty of time, rolling to his right. He's going to run with it here, and he gets enough for a 1st down, Buckeyes. And Ryan Day's liking that one for Ohio State. And that one right there will probably take us near the end of the 3rd quarter here. Maybe one more play left. No, Vic, I wouldn't say Jim Harbaugh's on the hot seat. When you lose your starting right tackle and your starting left tackle on your offense, and that's the reason why they're not playing good, and you lose all your starters at running back, I don't really think you can put that on Harbaugh, man. So 1st down and 10 now at the 44-yard line. Sayin in the pistol, hands it off. Donaldson Jr. met in the backfield, and he goes down for a loss. And Hill, number 20, makes an excellent play for the tackle for a loss. And that will take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. 2nd down and 11 coming up here for the Buckeyes. All right, guys. Sorry, I'll be right back. Another quick bathroom break. Woo! All right. We're back. Oh. Woo! Oh, what's going on, guys? We got Sega. What's going on, man? All right. What's going on? Mom's in the chat. Thank you, Mom, for hanging out with us today. All right, so here we go. Second down and 11 now for Ohio State. A quick throw gets it completed to number 86. And he takes it across the 50 to the 48-yard line. And that's going to set up third down and short here for Ohio State. Hell yeah, what's up, Timber? Yeah, great game, not too bad, man. Yeah, could look like a tough game here for Michigan if they're not able to get back into this one on offense in the fourth quarter. We got it from Le'Veon. Hell yeah. Thank you for hanging out on the chat, everybody. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. So now 8 for 11 on third down in this game for Ohio State. It's 3rd and 2. Sayin in the pistol, hands it off. Bo Nix breaks a tackle in the backfield, gets it, makes a move, cuts inside, and gets it up to the 35-yard line. And it's a first down, Buckeyes. And we see here, it's a nice stretch play on the left side. Bo Nix makes an excellent move to avoid the tackle in the backfield, and then makes another nice cut move to get inside.
Roberts, number 83, just a true freshman who gets enough of number 1 Barham. And then Bo Jackson, another true freshman, is able to get on the edge. Bo Jack, 18 carries, 104 yards. First down, Ohio State.
So now Sayin in the pistol formation, hands it off, this time to Donaldson. Oh no, it's 32, who's met in the backfield, and he'll go down for a loss on that carry, and that sets up second down and long here for Ohio State. Wendy, what's going on, man? I would say I'm an announcer, a play-by-player. Thank you, General. Hope you're doing good. I wish I could have been a football coach. That would have been pretty awesome back in the day. I mean, even now, a chance to coach football would be freaking epic, to be honest with you. So here we go, second down and 10. Handoff there up the middle, 32, breaks a tackle, gets across the first down marker, and that's a first down, Buckeyes. And already this running game taking over for Ohio State. Great blocking from the offensive line there, and number 32 following his blockers perfectly, breaking a tackle there and making it past the first down marker. And that's Isaiah Wyatt. Or West, Isaiah West with the carry, and now Bo Jackson on the right side, a nice run, breaking tackles, and he gets inside the 15 and close to the first down marker. That's a 9-yard run there for number 25, Bo Jackson, who has over 100 yards rushing here in this matchup. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, with this one right here, we could see Ohio State put this game away. Wendy, what's up? We're probably not going to do the Alabama game, but I will be live tonight for WWE Survivor Series.
Second and 1. Jackson again looking for the first down.
So Jackson on that carry doesn't get anywhere. Might have even lost a yard. So now that's going to bring up third down. And this is a crucial third down here for Michigan. Right now, they are down by 15, and a field goal here would make it an 18-point game.
interesting. Julian Sand keeps walking all the way over to the sideline. I wonder if the headset and his helmet is not working because he's running all the way over to the sideline to get these plays.
So 3rd and 1. Ohio State now lined up here at or just inside the 13-yard line. Julian Sand up the middle, and it's a QB sneak, a tush push, and a first down. Ohio State. So the Buckeyes will continue to milk the clock here. After that, tush push or QB sneak is pretty much what I would call it. The push coming in late on that one. So a couple of yards there. And that sets up 1st down and 10 now for Ohio State. No, guys, not too hard on me, man. Hey, sometimes your team wins and sometimes your team loses. It's okay. So now here we go, 1st and 10, handoff, Donaldson Jr. with the carry, and he takes that one for about a gain of 5 yards on the play. So now 2nd down and medium coming up here for Ohio State. And you can see on this drive, Ohio has just decided, Ohio State, the Buckeyes offense is just looking to run the football and get as much time off the clock as possible. And Julian Sand, you got to be impressed with the young man. He's been very, very good in this game, especially after starting out throwing that interception. Yep, doing all NFL tomorrow. So now a handoff here. Donaldson cuts back inside and gets it up to the 5-yard line. So now 3rd down and about 4 yards here.
Well, again, it goes back to those expected possessions. That's the 18th play of this drive. 16 of them have been run plays. They are leaning on this Michigan team. This Ohio State run game come alive here in the game. Woody Hayes said that.
I don't know if Dirty Dom's getting his title back, Aaron, but I guess that'd probably be a good bet. You know, Cena's only got one more match. I don't imagine him taking the title into that last match would be that big deal. But if his last opponent is Gunther, then I would think he'll keep it. So now Julian Sand, play action, throws that one away, and it's going to be incomplete. So 4th down and 4 coming up here for the Buckeyes. So Michigan gets the stop on big 3rd down here, but this field goal could be enough to put this game away. Now, what's going on, Aqua? Yeah, to be honest with you, man, hey, sometimes when you go on a winning streak like that, it's bound for the other team to carry some momentum and look to end that winning streak. And Ohio State will look to do that here. A 23-yard field goal attempt is good. And Ohio State will take a 27-9 lead. They lead by 18 here in this one. All right, there we go. There's your updated score now for you guys in the chat. Hope you guys are doing well. And thank you for hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. All right, all right, all right.
Alex, Xavier, and Leo. How'd I do? Yeah, right on. We're kicking into the 7-Eleven with your dad. We just dropped him off, and I just wanted to make you guys a video. Hopefully, I'll see you at the show later on.
Caught us off guard. Brutus, he's 60 years old and still up to his old tricks.
And Brutus, the mascot, causing mayhem over there on the sidelines as we get ready here for this fourth quarter. 8 minutes to go. Michigan will get the ball back. What's going on, guys? What are we doing here on the chat? Amber wants to know, will you be live for the UF and USF game later on? No, we will be not. We got the WWE Survivor Series War Games going on later tonight, guys. I will be live doing play-by-play for that here tonight, especially because it's John Cena's final premium live event match and his second to final match of his career. So definitely got to check that out. Who's winning the rushing battle? Right now, it is the Buckeyes. Early on, it was the Michigan Wolverines in that early part of the first quarter, but since then, especially in this late second half here, Ohio State has taken over the running game, and they are doing very, very well. Aaron, how you doing, buddy? And Jaden says, I don't know if you know much about the NFL, but if you need a rugby guy, I'm your opinion. Well, thank you, Jaden. Appreciate you hanging out with us in the chat. Oh, yeah, I bet Dirty Dom and John Cena are going to put on one hell of a match. And I'll tell you this, too, Aaron. If John Cena wins that match and retains the Intercontinental Championship, I think it's a natural segue to believe that we're going to see Gunther in his final match, where Gunther would then win the Intercontinental Championship, coming back and becoming a champion once again. That's sort of my opinion on what I think is happening. But, guys, there is a rumor that we could see Edge return here tonight. And there's also another rumor that I'm following where we could see the return of Chris Jericho. I'm not sure, but I'm excited to see that in WWE. Plus, it's been a little while since we got to do a WWE stream here on Tim Reynolds Show. So I figured with the end of the football season right around the corner in just the next few months, we got to get started on making sure that we're keeping up on the WWE side of things here on my YouTube channel on Tim Reynolds Show. Usually I have my WWE show reviews that I do in the middle part of the week. I haven't been able to do those as of late during the football season because we've been so busy doing that. So I got those videos that will be coming back in within the next couple of months as well. Once we get into the end of the season for football, then we'll get into the start of WrestleMania season for WWE. So it's sort of a perfect segue and transition into those broadcasts, doing play-by-play and reaction for those like you'll see tonight, guys. So for all of maybe my new members or new subscribers here on the channel that you guys have not seen me yet do WWE, I think you guys will really be intrigued by seeing the breakdown and the way that I do my play-by-play for the matches, for the wrestling matches for WWE. It's going to be pretty awesome, guys, and I hope you'll check that out with me tonight. Savage says, we are cooking. Ohio State's my favorite college football team. Hell yeah, let's go. Terry, welcome to the chat. Keith says ESPN. Hell yeah. Yeah, yo. All right, so first down and 10 coming up here for Michigan. And Underwood in the shotgun. He's going to look to throw. Gets it out. Oh, and overthrows his intended target. And number 1, McCulley can make the grab, and that was almost picked off.
The communication system is currently currently down. You can tell that the light is flashing red. Until it's green, there is no communication from the Buckeyes.
Dude, are you kidding me, Aaron? If they would let me be on the panel with Pat McAfee and Michael Cole, like that is such a huge accomplishment that I don't know how I could even wrap that around my head. That'd be so freaking cool. Seriously. That'd be like a dream come true. So now 2nd down and 10. Underwood in the shotgun, looking to throw, under pressure, trying to get out of the sack, but he can't avoid it. It's going to be a sack for number 97, and that's a big play from Jackson Jr. and the Ohio State defense. And you see Bryce Underwood tried to get rid of that football quickly, going to his first target, but once he had to scramble and avoid the sack, number 97 got a hold of the quarterback and tripped him up, and that results in a sack on the play. And now it's 3rd down and 18. Ball at the 16-yard line. And now Underwood looking to throw, and that one, to his tight end in the flat, but a huge tackle from Caleb Downs, and it's 4th down and 16 for Michigan. And you're right about that, man. This defense for Ohio State is really, really tough. And you see there Bryce Underwood just looking at the one target, maybe two on the right side. That's one thing we've seen from the freshman quarterback. He's not surveying the field the way you would like him to. And now Michigan's going to be forced to punt here with less than 7 minutes remaining. It's a 18-point ball game, and this could be the end of it here. And number 1 with a nice return for Ohio State. And he gets it up past the 45-yard line, but we do have a penalty flag on the play. All right, thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. It looks like that penalty is going to be holding on the return team, which will back up Ohio State in this one. 1st down and 10 with 6:38 remaining. This one all but looks over here for Ohio State as Ryan Day looks to get only his 2nd career win against the University of Michigan. Let's go. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio, but live in Minnesota. Buckeye Nation, back-to-back champs. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Kevin, what's going on, dude? That's the way it is. It's the way that we live. Oh, back down, don't ever give in, 'cause that's the way that we live. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right, as we are seeing the football game get back to action here. Thank you guys for hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. Rocco, what's going on, man? Go Bucks, hell yeah. Oh yeah, Lauren. It is not looking good here for Michigan. And Ohio State comes back out on offense here. It's going to be first down and 10. And a handoff here. Bo Jackson on the left side gets maybe 2 yards on that carry to the 31-yard line. That's going to set up second down and long. And we're approaching under 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. And Ohio State leads 27-9. And you guys are right about this one as we see Ohio State trying to just click a lot of time off that clock here in this fourth quarter as we're under 6 minutes to go. Second down and 8 here for Ohio State. Oh, and Jackson on the carry. He only gets about 2 yards, and that'll bring up a crucial third down here for Ohio State's offense. And things are getting a little chippy now, looks like. And the referee's trying to separate these two. And luckily, no flags thrown here in this one. Oh, wait a minute. There is a flag late. And now we'll see what the penalty marker is here. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct on both teams. Number 8, Michigan. Number 51, Ohio State. Those penalties offset. The down counts. Third down. That's their first for disqualification.
Oh boy, it's getting chippy out there.
And this is what happened last year.
They got after it. Michigan trying to plant the flag. The police on the field ended up using pepper spray to break that up.
So third down and 6 here for Ohio State. Ball at the 33-yard line. And Julian Sands in the shotgun here for the Buckeyes offense. And he's going to look to throw. No, he hands it off. Donaldson Jr., nice stiff arm, and he's going to be close to the first down marker. And we'll see where they spot the football.
Well, I'm sure Ryan would love to just go for this and move the chains and try to end the game with the ball. You know, it's a 3-possession game. This is obviously risky. You'd be giving Michigan an opportunity with a short.
So now with under 5 minutes to go, 4th and 1, and if the Buckeyes get this first down, the game could be over.
His defense, the fact that he feels his offensive line is owning the game and can go get the yard.
So Julian Sayin under center, 4th down and 1. And they tried to get Michigan to go off sides, and instead we got a timeout here for Ohio State.
And Ohio State calls a timeout.
So with 4 minutes, 20 seconds to go, it's a 3-score game.
For next week, Indiana and Ohio State have been wrecking balls this season, bowling over their competition. They're the top 2 ranked teams, and their quarterbacks are the Heisman favorites. They're set to collide next week in Indianapolis for the big.
And looks like next week we'll see number 1 versus number 2. 2 undefeated Big Ten teams taking on one another for the Big Ten Championship. The University of Indiana's number 1 in points per game, number 2 in opponents' points per game, and number 3 in opponents' yards per game. The Ohio State defense is first in points per game and yards per game on defense, but 8th in offensive points per game for their offense. So now 4th down and 1. We'll see if Ohio State's still going to go for it here to try to put this game away. And the quarterback is out on the field here for Ohio State.
They haven't won a Big Ten championship. There's Davis and Igbenogson looking for both of those.
4th down and 1 at the 38.
So 4th and 1. Julian Sayin under center. He's going to hand it off, and that's going to be a 1st down, Buckeyes. And that one will almost assuredly be able to put this game away with a 3-possession lead and under 4 minutes to go. So, guys, with that being said, we'll go ahead and give you guys just a quick little stat recap here on Tim Reynolds Show before we get out of here. And rushing yards in this half, -8 rushing yards for the Wolverines and 96 for the Ohio State Buckeyes, and they'll continue to add to that total, trying to run the football and run the clock out here in this late 4th quarter matchup. So, all right, Julian Sayin finishes with 233 yards, 3 touchdown passes, and only 1 interception. Bo Jackson running the ball very, very well, as we see a nice carry there for about 6 yards on the play. So Jackson finishes with 22 carries, 117 yards on the day. He also had 4 catches for 49 yards in this one. Carnell Tate with 5 catches for 82 yards and a touchdown in this one. And Jeremiah Smith also with 3 catches for 40 yards and a touchdown in this game. For the Michigan Wolverines, Bryce Underwood, only 58 passing yards in this one. 7 carries for 61 yards for Jordan Marshall. And we also seen Devontae McCulley, number 1, with 3 catches for 46 yards, but no offensive touchdowns, no defensive touchdowns in this one for Michigan. And it looks like Ohio State's going to get the victory, 27-29 here on this one. Thank you guys so much for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. I hope you've enjoyed the live play-by-play here for this stellar rivalry game matchup. The game finally with the victory in this one. Ohio State gets their first win against their rival Michigan in the last 6 times or 7 times I think they faced each other. This will be Ryan Day's 2nd win against the Michigan Wolverines in his coaching career, and this will be the first win for Ohio State over Michigan since 2019. So an excellent victory here for Ohio State. They've got a big challenge ahead of them in the Big Ten championship game, where they will take on another undefeated team in the Big Ten Conference in Indiana. It's the Hoosiers versus the Buckeyes, number 1 versus number 2. Both teams undefeated in the Big Ten championship game next week. Thank you guys for hanging out here on the channel. Peace out, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your football Saturday here with the college football slate here in week 14. Thank you guys so much for hanging out on the channel. Don't forget to check out my channel memberships on Tim Reynolds Show and like and subscribe to the channel. Peace out, everybody. We'll see you next time.